You never know when it'll be your last chance to save somebody. Hello, everybody, this is Emma to see. I just had surgery on Friday, but I don't know what time it'll be by the time you see this. Um, so Friday, the May 1st is when I had surgery. So I don't have a deuterus anymore. I say deuterus because from Bob's Burgers, Tina once said if guys had uteruses, they'd be called uteruses. And that is what I had, and now I do not have that anymore. I'm in a great deal of pain. It feels like really bad cramps. It's in my abdomen. It's pretty much, it just feels like really bad cramps. And my mom just messaged me like a half an hour ago, and she's like, "Are you gonna meet us at the party?" I'm like, "No." She's like, "But everybody's there. We're gonna take a family picture." I'm like, "I don't care." I ain't doing that. I'm not upset that I'm missing that photo. Um, old me would have been upset, but now I'm like, it's whatever. Plus, she hasn't told them that I had this surgery, and I am sure they would not react very kindly if they knew. So, it's whatever. But this might be my last testosterone vlog, because I will be stopping testosterone at some point. I was thinking I'd be on it for like maybe a year later, see if it can help my beard grow better. But I don't plan to be on it for too much longer. My liver levels apparently have been scary a lot. So my doctors have said, if it gets any worse, we'll have to take you off tea. So I figured I'll just take myself off tea when I feel like it's right. I haven't had my levels checked in quite a while. I guess I'm kind of nervous that when I get them checked, they'll be like, "Yeah, you got to get off this right now." But I don't know. Haven't had them checked in a while. But yeah, so this might be the last one. I mean, as a transgender human, you kind of are transitioning throughout your whole life. The whole thing's a transition. But I don't know what would be boring to tell you guys on here to have as a tea vlog. So this might be my last testosterone vlog. But I'm so happy with the changes I've made. I'm so glad I got the surgery. Even though it really fucking hurts right now, I am glad that I got it done. A friend of mine was like, I went to a meeting the day after my surgery. And I'm like, an in-person meeting? And he's like, yeah. I'm like, how the fuck did you do that? Because cramps were never good for me. Cramps aren't good for anybody, but like my period cramps are always really bad because my fibromyalgia is in my abdomen as well. So I can't imagine myself going to a meeting today. My parents want me to go to that family party. I'm not going. But it just fucking hurts. And I feel like I can handle pain really well. I didn't feel this one at all. The only tattoo I really felt was the back of my ankle. But that person was also very new at doing tattoos. They did great, but they were new. But yeah. So I wrote something that I wanted to discuss, or at least say on this vlog. I used to joke about suicide a lot when I was in high school, but that's because it was always on my mind. I was very, very suicidal at the time. And now that's why I do not, like, I take suicide jokes very seriously. Because I do not want that to happen to somebody else. I've had so many attempts. I don't want anybody to suffer the way that I did. So I take suicide jokes very seriously. If you say them around me, I will be kind of offended because it always hurts to hear them, but I will also be more nervous about you. You never know when it'll be your last chance to save somebody. Back to my surgery. When they took my uterus, I told them to leave the ovaries because that way I don't have to be on hormones for the rest of my life. And that is what they did. I was a little nervous because they asked me right beforehand, like, "Are you getting the whole thing?" I'm like, "I'm keeping the ovaries." So like, oh. I'm like, oh shit. Did they not have that in the thing? But they said they left the ovaries, so that's good. But I wrote for healing. It's okay. The incisions itch a little bit because that's normal. It's got both sutures and glue. And they went in me 4 different areas instead of just 2. So they were going to do a right side and a left side. But they did a right, a belly button, and then 2 on the left. So don't know why they decided to do more, but that's okay. I don't really care. But yeah, healing is going okay. Um, it hurts. Stairs hurt. Getting up on this bed hurts. Walking hurts. But I'm just so grateful that it's done and I don't have to worry about it anymore. So that's good. Oh, and when I was in for the surgery, I got there at 8:45 a.m. My mom drove me. Um, they brought me in almost immediately after, I'd say maybe an hour after I got there. And then I woke up around 6 p.m. and they were very nervous for me. They had me breathing into this thing. Because I have sleep apnea. They did use my CPAP machine for some of the recovery time. But my blood oxygen levels were very low. So they had me breathing into this thing. There's a smiley face right there. I don't know if you can see it. There's a smiley face. I had to try to be at that level and then get above this. And for some reason, it was very difficult for me. So they kept me for like an hour longer than they were supposed to. Because I just wasn't breathing right. And I was also like dozing off a little bit. And they're like, no, try to stay awake, try to breathe. And I was like, oh God. And so I feel bad because Mom had to wait from 8:45 to like 6:30, 7 o'clock to bring me home. But she didn't sound very upset about it, which is good. But yeah, so that was my experience. I do not imagine myself going out of my house for a few more days because it just fucking hurts. But kudos to those who did get out of their house at like a day or two after the surgery. Kudos, but that's not me. But even though I'm kind of high on medications to help me feel better, I still feel so glad that I had this procedure done and I don't have to worry about it ever again. And I definitely had to do this before being taken off my parents' insurance, because Medicaid, Medicare would not have covered this. So, at least I don't think so. So I'm glad I got it done, and yeah, thank you guys so much for being a part of this journey. I don't know when I'm gonna edit this video, but I'm gonna edit it once I'm feeling like I make enough sense. Like if I edit now, I'm gonna be like, what the fuck was I talking about? But like, I'm gonna wait until I make more sense, and then I'll edit this video. I'm hoping to have it done, for next Monday, so not tomorrow, because I'm recording this on a Sunday, but next Monday. I'm hoping it'll be out then. But you'll see. You'll find out. My surgery was May 1st, so I'm hoping for the Monday after that. So yeah. But here is the TikTok of the week. What are you doing, Meow? Wrapping my dad's Father's Day gift. Don't you mean wrapping your Mother's Day gift? No, I already wrapped that. How are you so on top of it? Hey guys, Meow was wrapping their Father's Day gift already. Oh, I did that last week. Good job, Meow. How are you so organized? For me, it's the fear of forgetting. Me too, but I also have reminders all over the place. If I see something that someone in my life might like, I just buy it then and gift it later. Wow. Oh, Ed, I meant to ask, did you remember your brother's birthday? Oh, Hey, so this is another clip of me saying stuff because I don't know if I said this in the last clip. Also, I'm sorry if I look disheveled. I literally, when I first recorded that part of the video, it was only like a day after the surgery, so I was very tired. So I think I missed a few things, so that's why I'm on here again. Same shirt, because I didn't feel like washing another shirt. But, I have chronic illnesses, so I'm in pain all the time. And one of the reasons why I wanted to have this surgery was because I heard, since my pain was abdominal, that it could have been pain from my uterus. So I was thinking, hey, I talked to my surgeon and my other doctors. I was like, hey, if I get the surgery, will the pain go away? And some of them were like, there's a good chance that it will. But because they've never seen it happen like that, they said that there's still a chance that it wouldn't happen. And today, it is now Tuesday the 5th. I had my surgery on the 1st. So it is Tuesday the 5th. I have 4 incisions. They were supposed to just do 2, but I guess I'm just very large, so they did 4. And right now, my stomach hurts. Well, not stomach, but my abdomen hurts. But it's feeling like it's normal pain again. So I'm a little worried that it's not going to get better. It's not as bad as the pain was earlier. I was having like really bad cramps. And I'm taking meds to combat it, but I haven't taken it since last night because I really don't think I need it. I think I'm okay. But it's back to normal pain, and here I am worrying that I'm gonna be stuck with pain forever again. And I don't know. And if I touch the sites where the incisions were, it hurts. But it's really not that bad. But the fact that my abdomen pain is still there is a little bit of a downer for me. Because I was really, really fucking hoping, hey, that'll go away when I get my uterus out, because the pain is just from my uterus. But there was no proof saying that the pain was just from my uterus. So I guess I'm stuck with it. But, my back has been fine, mainly because I haven't been doing much. I've just been laying down and sitting up, and sitting up still hurts with my back, but my back hasn't been as bad as it can be because I haven't been doing any strenuous activities, haven't exercised since then. I think I exercised on either Thursday or Wednesday, so it's been a while since I've exercised. But I don't know. Part of me is like, really? Why must I be struggling with this stuff constantly? And we will probably never know why I'm in pain all the time. We know what started it was when I was 12 and I had a shot, and then I had food poisoning, and then I just flared up since then. My stomach's been mad at me ever since I had pork. And now I don't eat pork because I'm allergic. So that's a whole long story. So that's the summary I'm going to give you. But it's been since 2012 that I've had this pain, and even though it's not fair, my brain is still like, you deserve this. You deserve to be in pain. But I know that's not how it is. That's not how this shit works. But, yeah, I am still happy I got this surgery. I will never be pregnant. I'll never have to have periods again. But I am a little upset that I'm still in pain. And, hopefully the pain will lessen as the days go on. But if not, I will have to deal with it because this is just my life. But I am so glad I got the surgery, though. So, one less thing to worry about is period cramps. But I appreciate you guys for sticking around for so long, and for, honestly, just not being hateful bigots. So I appreciate it so much. But yeah, on to the rest of this video. Wait! I have a not-so-fun fact. Did you know that the word hysterectomy is from the word hysteria? In the early times, men used to think only women had hysteria and could be removed by having a hysterectomy. Spoiler alert, that's not how that shit works. Back to your regularly scheduled program. And here's the meme of the week. Thank you guys so much. I really do appreciate you guys being here. Yeah. I've gone through a lot. And, I'm grateful for what I've gone through, and I'm grateful that I got to have this surgery that so many people are not fortunate enough to even be able to have. So, yeah. But thank you guys so much for watching. This is me, Mo, signing off. Bye.